Like
Isn't it
no,
interesting? That is so interesting, isn't it? Because for me, I always thought, I wouldn't it be so good to have an older brother or,
mm,
that you can interact with and who can protect you.
yeah,
And then the other thing I wanted two things. Like I got
mm,
my sister and my brother, don't want to give them away, love them to bits, but let's
mm,
add to my mum and dad's family. I'll have an older brother, and I wanted a
yeah,
twin.
yes, oh yes,
So there's no only child for me. I just
mm,
wanted
no,
everybody.
yeah, yeah, and
Want a
that's
different view of
interesting.
the world. Yeah, it
That's
is
different
interesting.
personalities because
Mm,
my mum was one of eight,
yep.
and she's always been, even though they didn't, they had their own issues, she was still inclusive. So
Mm,
my friends would become they'd see her as another mother figure and stuff.
yeah, isn't it?
So
That's so
she's
nice.
always included everybody. And then
Yeah.
my her younger sister married in the States. Well, she died of cancer, and our uncle who'd married her sister remarried. And Mum's attitude and my attitude was, oh, she's ours. She's
Mm,
Auntie Vivian,
yep, yep,
no connection at all, but she's
yep.
ours.
Mm.
And one of Mum's sisters said when we had a party to welcome Vivian to the family because they came out from the States, and Auntie Mary said, why would I want to be there? She's got nothing to do with us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, so it
and
is. It's partly personality and just the way we perceive the world, isn't it?
yeah, and I'd
Yeah.
much rather be inclusive. You can always, if they're really bad, you can always kick them to the curb later. But but I'd rather be inclusive than exclusive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. Just a different way of looking at the world, like when you
Yeah.
talk about the people that would prefer to have been only children, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
whereas we just want to be part of the clan.
Yes, yeah. So when my little sister came along, I was absolutely over the moon, and yeah.
Mm,
So there was 6 years difference, and
mm.
yeah. But
Yeah, well, I remember less with my sister because it's 3 years with us, but with my brother, he's 8 years younger than me, so
yeah,
I remember that much more clearly. Yeah,
yeah,
I was quite
mm.
quite happy to have another little sibling. Mm, mm.
Yeah. I think when we're that young, we also see them a bit like a plaything, not a toy, but a plaything.
Probably
Mm.
my poor brother that we used to, I can remember at one point us dressing him up in my sister did tap dancing, putting her tap dancing costumes on him, and he'd get there and dance with her.
Oh, how wonderful! There was a little kid over the road from us, and the other kids were younger than me as well. And we're sitting on the steps of this Tudor style home in Glenouta, feeding her little sister live snails, and she's
Oh,
eating
oh,
them.
good eye, good eye.
You look back and go, oh my God, she could have got really sick. She's there, oh, chomp, chomp, chomp,
Yep, yep,
all of
yep.
18 months, 2 years old.